learn by heavenly revelation. You put a correlation of something I have never read in a book. I've read about serving and the benefits of being a servant.
Right.
I've read about the supernatural in the gifts, but God showed you they're connected. Explain.
Well, how he showed me was 1997, the angel came to me and said, this is the recipe for unlocking it, the glory, the manifestation of the gifts of the Spirit. So he said, I want you to pray 3 hours a day. So when I began to pray 3 hours a day, he taught me the first hour, pray in tongues. Then the second hour, stop and listen. And then the third hour, I'm in a place where I don't have to speak in tongues. When you get to heaven, tongues cease. So when you really tap in that glory realm, you don't pray in tongues. You just enthrone him with glory. You just lift your hands and you worship Yeshua. So he taught me, when you listen, after you speak in tongues, what you're doing is the interpretation is coming back to you. You stop after you speak in tongues. Then all of a sudden, your mind has already been clear because you pray all the distractions away, because you pray in the Spirit. You have a dialogue. It's just you and God. It's a channel.
So you clear it through speaking in tongues, and you still yourself to hear, is what you're saying.
Yes, sir.
What happens if someone does what you recommend for 3 months and nothing, and they don't hear a thing?
What I recommend is keep pursuing, because when I learned this pattern and this strategy, how to tap into the heart of God, it took me time to develop. But the more I always tell ministers where I go and teach them, let it be a prayer habit.
You don't have to start with 3 hours a day.
Right.
I mean, you can start with 30 minutes a day in tongues and 30 minutes a day being still and work up. You follow? But if you do, you will hear as much as Tracy, maybe more. Now, Tracy has seen the greater glory being released this year, and it will dramatically change the face of the earth. I'm also going to ask him to demonstrate his amazing prophetic gift. Interested?